Hello and welcome to Katrinas Creations. This is episode 441. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for stopping by each week. And if you're new to this channel, welcome to our little group of crafty crafters. And if you haven't already, please click that little red subscribe button down below and the bell-shaped icon next to it, so you will be notified anytime I post a video, which is always on Fridays and Saturdays, and then occasionally when other good stuff pops up. So let's get started today. I have something that was finished and now I'm adding to it. I had the craft fair this past week. If you missed yesterday's video, you can click the link right here. That'll take you over to it. But I had a blue virus shawl and it sold at the craft fair. And in the meantime, I had somebody contact me over on Facebook Marketplace and ask about quite a few of my shawls, including the blue virus shawl. So she asked if I could possibly make another one in the same colors. And it just so happened I had not the same yarn, but I had some blue yarns to make it with. So what I used, and I'll show it to you in a minute, this was stuff I got off of the clearance sale at Hobby Lobby. It's Yarn Bee Rainbow Rhapsody, and the color is Sapphire Blues. Now, this is a one weight, so I actually held two skeins of it together, and I'll show you what an insert of what the yarn looked like when it was caked up, so you get a picture of what it looks kind of like overall. Now, if you saw along the edges of the cake in here, it goes to almost a black. It's like a deep, deep navy blue and into a black. But here's what the beginning part of it looks like. And I had finished most of this down to this first dark line right here. And then when I was getting ready to package everything up and send it out, she asked, because the person she's giving this to is very tall, she asked if I could extend this to make it a little bit bigger. And I have this much of the yarn left over. What I did is I took the two cakes and rolled them together, and I am just holding them. Let's see if I can get my finger in between them. So as you can see, I'm holding two of the skeins together as I crochet. Now, I'm not going to use all of this ball left because, as you saw in the caked up version, like I said, the very outside of this is kind of a medium navy blue, but it goes almost to it goes into a charcoal in this color, and then it goes almost to black. And I did try crocheting that in here. It just didn't look good. It just stood out too starkly. So I am in the process of making this bigger for her. So far I've gotten from this light section over. So yeah, I am making it bigger, and then I'm going to mail it out to her, as well as a bunch of other of my shawls that she bought. So that's my semi-finished object, because like I said, it was finished, and then she asked me to make it bigger. So that's a finished object. I hadn't planned on working on this because I actually didn't start it until about midweek. So I started on another crochet project because I didn't know I was going to be crocheting that one. I had finished up my purse that I showed you last week, the Lola bag. And so I thought, well, I've got this bulky, I think this is Brava Bulky in Bear, but I'm not positive, from Knit Picks. I don't have a white, like off-white color shawl for church, and I wear shawls in church all the time because the air conditioning comes on and I about freeze. So this is how far I got with it. It is just a basic shawl pattern, and I am just improvising and adding a little bit here. So, and I forget the designer I based this off of. It was called MJ Hooked. I'll put it down below here. The person that her shawl was basically this, and then I kind of improvised just because I got bored doing this, and I added a little extra, just a little extra to have fun with it, to do a little different pattern once in a while. So that's my other crochet project. Now we're on to the knitted projects. I did work on my socks this week. I got the heels turned. These are toe up, so that's what the front looks like. And there's the heels, and I got both heels done. So now I'm basically just going around and around and around, going up the leg. So yeah, worked on that some this week. And then lastly is the sweater that I have been working on, and this is the Cintera, and it is a free pattern on Ravelry. It is by, and I always mess up her name, Audrey Vallegro. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's a top-down sweater. I go back to pick up the stitches. This is the neck here, so I'll be picking up those stitches and doing a ribbed neckline when I finish, but I did get my sleeves separated, and so now I'm just going around and around and around on the body, and that's what the body looks like. The sleeves are plain and there's just raglan. So yeah, I'm on the part where it's just around and around and around we go. It's not as bad as sleeves. I mean, this has a pattern in it, so at least it keeps you interested, and you don't need a pattern to watch to do it because it's pretty simple. So those are the projects I am working on. Now I thought I would show you something. My mother has been cleaning things out, like I've said before, and she gave me a bunch of vintage crochet and knitting items. Well, she gave me an Afghan that my dad's mother made. My dad's mother was a crocheter. She did a lot of doilies, but one Christmas she made all of us these Afghans, and I used to have one of these. We actually, it was so loved at our house, it literally fell apart over the years. But this is, my mom had it stored aside. You can definitely feel the age in it because the acrylic is very crunchy after all these years. I don't remember it feeling like this when we got it, but it's definitely not soft like what we think of acrylics today. But here is what the basic pattern looks like. It's a group of these squares, and then they were all hooked together, and then she did like a edge to them. But yeah, so I was real happy to get that. My mom asked if I wanted it, and I said actually yes, because I had one and it fell apart. So yeah, so that's what I've got for you this week. So before I show and tell today, you will see Jane Daniel has a pair of socks that she nicknamed the Oops socks, and she told me, oh, it's got a mistake in it, you'll see it. I looked and looked and looked to try to figure out what was the problem with the socks, because they looked perfectly fine to me. I didn't notice anything. I was counting the stripes and everything. It's like, I don't see, I told her, I said, I don't see a mistake. She finally had to tell me what the mistake is. So when we watch show and tell together, see if you can pick out what the problem is with them. So in case you didn't notice, because I certainly didn't notice, one leg of the sock is longer than the other one. If she hadn't told me, I never would have guessed. But yeah, anyway, that happens to all of us, which is why I knit mine 2 at a time, because I've done that with sleeves. I had one short sleeve, one long sleeve once before. So yeah, I do them at the same time. I do my sleeves usually at the same time too, because it's very easy to mess up, but yes. So thank you to everybody who submitted things for show and tell. If you would like to participate in show and tell, it is open to everybody. It does not have to be a brand new project. It could be something you've made whenever and you'd just like to share it with us. It can be knitting, crochet, Tunisian crochet, it can be cross stitch, any kind of craft. We just enjoy looking at it because lots of us do more than just knit and crochet. So yeah, all you need to do is send me an email at KatrinasCreations@yahoo.com. Send me a picture and tell me a little bit about it. You can also message or send it through my Facebook page, which is Katrina Knits, if you want to do it that way. So yeah, we look forward to seeing each other's projects. It's always fun. So last week I announced that we had a giveaway for this yarn. Here it is. And this is a discontinued yarn by Lion Brand that I really wish they would bring back because it is extremely soft. It is super, super soft. It's 175 yards. It is 100% nylon. It's a 3-weight, and it was called Hand Dyed Heaven. And this particular color, I know it's on here, it's called Day Glow. So there it is. And like I said, it is super soft. I have a shawl I made out of this yarn. It's like wrapping a baby blanket around me. It is so, so soft. So I used Random Comment Picker for YouTube, and the winner is at Lisa Ellison 7054. So Lisa, if you would contact me at KatrinasCreations@yahoo.com, let me know your address. I will get this out to you as soon as I hear from you. So congratulations, and thank you to all of you who participated. If you aren't aware, we do a new giveaway every time we hit a new 100 subscribers. So we are on our way to the next one. So yeah, if you haven't already, more incentive to click that little red button. So I finished reading or listening to, while I was working on my crochet and knitting projects, I finished listening to Murder by the Hook, which was by Betty Hechtman. It was the latest in the crochet mystery series, and I've really enjoyed it. I don't want to give away what happened, but as always, it was funny, and one of the characters in the book is Adele, who is a very flamboyant crocheter, and she hates all things knitters. Yeah, so, and it's funny because some of her get-ups, well, one of the themes running through this story was she had made a granny square necktie for her husband, and he didn't want to wear it, and she was offended that he didn't want to wear her crochet creation. So she's always like the comedic relief for the book. But anyway, I really enjoyed that series. If you would be interested in one of my Friday videos of me talking about some of the yarn-related cozy mysteries that I like to read, let me know down below in the comments, and we'll do that one Friday. So I mentioned it earlier, but if you saw the craft fair video yesterday, that was yesterday's Friday video. This Friday's video is going to be a surprise video. I know what it's going to be, but I don't want to tell you guys ahead of time. You'll have to come back and see what it is, but it's going to be a several day group of videos to watch that are all related. So yes, that will be on Friday, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Now it's time for, now in our Come and Get It section today, before I get started, all of the links to the sales are down below in the description box. Just click on the bold word more. It will open up and you can click to your heart's content. I am an affiliate for these links, so I do get a small commission out of any sales. So I do appreciate it if you buy through the links, because it goes back into the channel and helps pay for shipping and things like that for yarn giveaways. So We'll get started with the first one. The first one is Jimmy Bean's Wools. They are having a crochet along for, it's called The Universe in Bloom. It's a really, really pretty Afghan. I will show you a picture of it here so you can see it. So it comes in different fiber contents because you buy it as a kit. It comes in different fiber contents, and it also comes in different colors. The kits range from $99 to $129, which sounds pricey except that it is Shape Yes yarn, which looks like Sheep G's, but Yoka, who is Dutch, actually told me it's pronounced Shape Yes. But you know which one I'm talking about. Anyway, that is the yarn that is used. So that is over at Jimmy Bean's Wools, and it is being done as a crochet along. Knit Picks, their yarn of the month, well, at least for the next week or so till the end of August, is Cotlin. You can get 20% off of that. Cotlin is a cotton linen blend. Premier Yarns, check out their clearance section. I found Bamboo Bloom hand-painted bundle of 7 skeins, or 5 skeins, I'm sorry, not 7, bundle of 5 skeins for $23.20. I'll insert a picture so you can see what this looks like. So I thought it was really pretty, and 5 skeins for $23.20 isn't that bad. The content, the fiber content is 44% wool, 48% rayon from bamboo, and 8% acrylic, and it's a 5 weight, so it's a bulky weight yarn, and there's 154 yards per skein. So again, that is Premier Yarns. Then we have Mary Maxim, and Mary Maxim, a lot of us knit socks. Yeah, knit socks. They have their Premier Fruits sock yarn on sale for $2.99, which is a really good price for any kind of sock yarn, let alone Premier Fruits. And Premier, it's tough to say, Premier Fruits actually forms a pattern as you knit it. So yeah, you could crochet it too, but the pattern shows up more when you knit it. So anyway, that is Mary Maxim. And then Lovecrafts, in their clearance section, they have up to 50% off. I checked Lion Brand, and I did not see a sale for Lion Brand currently. I also looked, because usually as an affiliate, they give me a heads up on what their sales are going to be, but I didn't see any of their sales listed for the remainder of the month. So Lion Brand, if you just want to check out and see if you get lucky and see what else they've got on sale over there, that would be the thing to do. So that is it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again on Friday when you get to see this special fun video. Yeah, surprise video. Make sure you come check it out. Got to keep you guessing all the time. So yeah, or if you want to take a guess at what it might be, you can leave a comment down below too. Otherwise, I will see you on Friday when we check out this special video. So I will see you all later. Thanks again for watching. Bye, everybody.